The most powerful man in the ancient world opened his journal and wrote 8 words about happiness that would survive for nearly 2,000 years. He ruled the Roman Empire, commanded armies, controlled unimaginable wealth and power. And yet, in his private notebook, he wrote a sentence so simple it almost sounds childish. But those 8 words may contain the entire foundation of a meaningful life, and you've probably been living the exact opposite way without realizing it. His name was Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor, Stoic philosopher, one of history's most respected rulers. And the sentence he wrote quietly became one of the deepest truths repeated across human civilization. Buddhism arrived at the same conclusion centuries earlier. Abraham Lincoln later said nearly the same thing in different words. Modern psychology and neuroscience keep rediscovering it. Different cultures, different centuries, same insight. The 8 words were these: our life is what our thoughts make it. Read that again slowly, because if it's true, it changes the meaning of your entire day. Right now, thoughts are running silently in the background of your mind. You think they disappear unnoticed. They don't. Your nervous system hears every one of them, every "I'm behind," every "I'm not enough," every "nothing will change." Every thought repeated long enough becomes material in the architecture of your inner life. Stack those thoughts for years, and you slowly build an emotional prison. Stack different thoughts, and you build something completely different. The external world matters less than people think. The interpretation becomes the experience. There's an image that has survived for generations because it explains almost everything about happiness. 2 prisoners look through the same bars. One sees mud, one sees stars. Same prison, same bars, same reality. 2 completely different lives. That image applies to your situation right now. Your job, your relationships, your body, your stress, your future. The external circumstances may stay identical while the inner experience becomes completely different depending on what you focus on. The view becomes the emotional life, and most people never consciously choose the view they stare at all day. 18 centuries after Marcus Aurelius wrote those words, Abraham Lincoln said something remarkably similar. Most folks are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. Different continent, different era, same conclusion. Happiness is shaped less by circumstances than by the patterns of thought running inside those circumstances. Modern neuroscience now confirms this repeatedly. People with similar income, similar jobs, and similar lives often report wildly different levels of happiness. Why? Because the brain responds not only to events but to interpretation. The thought pattern becomes the emotional pattern. Here's what most people misunderstand. You usually cannot think your way directly into a better mood. If you could, you would already do it instantly. But William James, one of the founders of modern psychology, discovered something powerful. Action changes emotion. He wrote that action and feeling go together, and by regulating action, we influence feeling. That means you don't wait to feel confident before acting confident. You move first, walk differently, speak differently, breathe differently. Put your body into motion. The brain often follows the body faster than it follows thought alone. So the answer is just positive thinking, motivational quotes, pretending everything is amazing? No. That's where people get trapped. Empty positivity without action collapses. The second reality becomes difficult. What Marcus Aurelius meant wasn't blind optimism. It was responsibility for your inner world. Govern your attention carefully. Choose what enters your mind repeatedly. Choose where you place focus, because every thought compounds. Today's thoughts become tomorrow's emotional state. Tomorrow's emotional state becomes future behavior, and repeated behavior slowly becomes identity. Here's the truth. Your life is shaped less by what happens to you and more by the meaning you attach to what happens. You will never out-earn, out-achieve, or out-circumstance a destructive thought pattern. The internal world always follows you. That's why the real work begins there. 2 prisoners, same bars. One sees mud, one sees stars. The bars may stay the same for a while. But what you repeatedly focus on slowly becomes your emotional reality. Marcus Aurelius understood it 2,000 years ago. Modern neuroscience keeps proving it. So the question is simple. What are you staring at all day?